25 years ago, when you have made that promise, I choose you as my partner in health and in happiness, in sickness or in joy, in sadness or in any other difficulties, we shall not part. We shall never part. We will remain together. And that is the commitment that was made. But a commitment that is lived in faith, a commitment that is lived in fidelity, fulfillment of the promise you are celebrating today. And that needs that faith. Faith is not something that we buy in the market. It is lived, experienced, nourished, and seen in our daily lives. And when we speak of love, love is, according to Fulton Sheen, the most used and misused word in the English language, the four-letter word. But if you look at the gospel of today, it gives very clear examples, very clear directions. God loved us and He created us and He wants us to return this love in full measure. And in married life, in a committed life, this is first of all asking for acceptance. Acceptance of each other as they are, with all the talents, with all the good things, and also with the drawbacks which we have. We are not perfect, we are imperfect beings. But to accept a person as he or she as it is, as he or she is, and then to live that life. That means to see the positive things in every person. Not to look at the negative aspects, but the positive aspects that enables our life to live a happy life. And again, when we speak of peace, peace is not something that is just unattainable without struggle, without an effort. When we look at the married life, the family life, the peace comes because Jesus becomes the center of our life. As in Holy Family where Mary and Joseph lived, Jesus was the center of their life. And in a family life for us, Jesus takes the centrality of the place, in a person as well as in the family. And when Jesus occupies that place, everything is centered around Jesus. And Jesus is the Prince of Peace. He has come into this world. At His birth, the angels sang, "Glory to God in the highest, and peace on earth, man of good will." And that peace will reign as long as we have Jesus in our hearts. And when Jesus is in our heart, there is an external aspect. We are able to see Jesus in others. That is the ability to perceive, the ability to see Jesus in the other. And that is true commitment in married life. The husband is the ability of the husband to see Jesus in the wife, and the ability of the wife to see Jesus in the husband. And as a result of it, in their children, they have faith, love, and peace. And how is to be nourished? And it is to be nourished through our daily prayer, experiencing the presence of God. Just as a lamp that is burning, we need to keep that lamp burning with the prayer. The more we are able to pray, the better our life will be. That lamp will be kept burning. It is Father Peyton who says, "A family that prays together stays together." And I am sure, looking at your own lives, you have got difficulties out there, you have got your joys, you have got your problems, but then the ability to see the hand of God in all this is a wonderful thing in Christian life. And then look towards Christ. He gives us an answer to every difficulty, every problem. He is the center of our joy and happiness. So in your life, May you always experience that peace, joy, happiness. These are the fruits of the Spirit. And may Christ dwell in your hearts. If you look at the second reading of today, St. Paul writing to the Colossians, chapter 3, 16 to 18, which says, be compassionate, be kind, humble, and generous, so that you are able to experience the presence of God in your life. Forgive one another, and that is very important in our Christian life. The taste of love, or the test of love, is forgiveness. The fact that we are able to forgive, that is what the Lord teaches us. In spite of all persecutions, in spite of all sufferings, at the cross He said, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. In our family lives, are we able to say this to each other? It could be a misunderstanding. It could be some problem. Can we forgive unconditionally and start living together, enjoying peace and joy? It is my wish for both of you. May God continue to reign in your hearts, and let that love of God radiate in your lives and in your families.
The ring ceremony.